In the case of Idaho versus Bryan Kohberger, the defense motion to change venue includes some startling survey results. Now, if you recall back in March, Ann Taylor was chastised very, very hard by the judge and by Bill Thompson of the state for conducting these surveys in the local Latah County area. But it's a pretty good thing that we get to see these results now because there's some pretty nasty things that have been said. I'm going to just give you a little bit of insight into some of the things that come at the end of the survey. This is the declaration by Brian Edelman, PhD, and this is about what people in Latah County would feel if they got a not guilty result. A not guilty result. This is qualitative answers, so this is not statistics. If we just go and look at the little bit of preamble here, it says, Latah County survey respondents' answers indicate that a local jury will be under tremendous pressure to convict so that the community can begin to heal and recover the sense of safety that was lost. Many survey respondents reported that an acquittal would lead to an uproar and put residents back into a state of fear, knowing that the killer was free. Others reported that Bryan Kohberger would be killed if he was acquitted. Some said the community would place blame on the local prosecutor and law enforcement if there was a not guilty verdict. Oh, damn. Too bad, hey? Survey respondents also reported that the defendant would have to present evidence to convince the community that he was not guilty. Well, there's a bit of burden shifting for you, huh? These comments reinforce the quantitative data, so quantitative data being statistical results, which show a strong presumption of guilt in Latah County. Examples of these types of reactions to a hypothetical acquittal include, get ready, guys, they'd burn the courthouse down. Outrage would be a mild description. Very upset, they would think the jury failed. I think we would all be heartbroken all over again, and fear would probably rise in us again. I don't think we would be okay with a not guilty verdict at all. It would be very hard for our community to accept, and it would be difficult for us to move forward and feel safe in our own community like we once did before this horrible tragedy. I've got news for you people. If he ain't the guilty one, you haven't been safe any of this time at all. Oh my gosh, I would be so afraid. Possible riots. We will be disgusted unless some major evidence proves different. The entire county mostly believes he's guilty. They better have substantial evidence to not convict, and people would be fine if that was the case. Oh, you think? There's a ray of light. If he is not guilty, prove it. That's not how it works. They will have to prove with real evidence that he's not involved in the murder. They prove that he's not guilty. They'll have to find somebody else because someone killed those kids. Well, that would come afterwards. I can't imagine that happening because they have so much against him. We'll be dumbfounded. I don't see how. I can't imagine this. I think there's a lot of people that have already made up their minds and would be upset. They would lose faith in the justice system. Well, tell you what, I did a few years ago, so I think the community would not be happy. Most people I've talked to say they're convinced he did it. I think it would be very negative. I think the general consensus is that he's guilty. A lot of hot heads here in Idaho. I think it would be scary. A lot of people think he's guilty. I think they would be rather shocked because of the evidence gathered. The DNA and stalking are hard to get around. Well, the stalking thing's actually been debunked. He didn't stalk anybody. Bryan Kohberger didn't anyways. Someone else might have, but it wasn't Bryan Kohberger. I think they would be angry and shocked. I think they would try him right here. And I think the reaction will be horrible. Most people are convinced he's guilty. A lot of negativity on our local government. Feel like he's already been condemned. And riots. Parents will take care of him. I think he probably would be killed. Several would be on a hunt for him to make sure he gets what's coming to him. There would likely be a riot, and he wouldn't last long outside because someone would do the good old boy justice. They would give him street justice. Pretty much not getting out alive. I think they'd be really upset. Probably somebody would find him and take him out in the woods, hang him. That's kind of country we live in. That would be ugly. I'm sure street justice would happen. One of the family members or friends would take care of him. I think they would ask for the prosecutor's job. Well, there you go. Isn't that interesting that I start to talk about how negatively, oh, it would negatively reflect negatively on the city prosecutor if he couldn't get conviction. Yes, that would be the next person they'd come after, wouldn't it, Mr. Thompson? Yes, that would be the next person. So there you go, guys. Enraged, strong opinions, firing of officers, very angry people. I tell you what, the state is going to come back with an answer to this 319-page motion to change venue. I can't imagine what it would be, but I tell you what, they are really going to want to respond because they really, really want a conviction, and they're going to get one if they have it here in Latah County. He's a dead man walking in Latah County. Please join me tomorrow or today, whatever day it is. It'll be Saturday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern if you're in the US. Over here in Australia, that's 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Australian Eastern Standard Time. I will see you then, and we'll go through this document, pick out all the spicy bits, all the best bits for you. Idaho versus Bryan Kohberger. It just keeps getting more and more interesting as the days go on. See you guys then. Bye.